What's up, everybody? It's Ted here with Bodies and Wicks, and I just came here to do a quick I told you so video. I told you so, right? Last night I did a video on quite a few things, but one of them was Bitcoin and how it could possibly be dropping and where it could possibly be dropping to. And while I may have not have been 100% accurate, I was pretty accurate. But I said more than likely it would be dropping. And so here is the little clip of my my talk yesterday. But now it has fallen back down to, I wouldn't say equal, but let me see here. Let me draw a different type of fib going all the way back down, or all the way back to June. All right. There we go. And then we have the thing is that we have the monthly fair value gap right here, being that if we were to put this on a monthly time frame, the span between 2 months where the wicks don't touch, that's where that monthly fair value gap comes from. So I'm going to go to the monthly time frame just to show that to you. Yep, it even draws it for me on with this indicator. Here we go. Yep, here it is. And this is the month of November of 2020. Wow, almost 2 years ago. There is that fair value gap where it just, and that fair value gap, or that let me see here. I don't even know where that wick goes, but that candle is the one that basically propelled it above the 2017 highs. So now it's coming back down into that fair value gap, and it hit it. The question is it going to try to fill the rest of it, or at least fill it halfway? Because if it fills it halfway, then we're looking at Bitcoin coming down to about 16,000 almost, somewhere around in there, which would almost make sense. All right, so now that you've seen the clip, we are now at the chart of the Bitcoin that we were on yesterday. And so over here is where I was talking about, to where this 1 month fair value gap was. And as you can see, it made quite the dramatic fall. It did not make it exactly to that 1 month fair value gap, but what it did do, and I think I talked about this in Ethereum actually, about how there was a 1 hour fair value gap that it could fall down to. Well, that's exactly where it went to. There's a 1 hour fair value gap, and actually it's more like a 4 hour fair value gap too, because since we're on the 4 hour, if we were to do this, get it a little bit more accurate, there we go. That's a 4 hour fair value gap. It did come down, fill it up really quickly, and then move back up. But if we keep on moving over, I was talking about how it could, since you would see all this, that could be possibly support. So if you watched my video yesterday, toward the end, I was talking about how this would be false support, and everybody would think that it would stay above this line. Well, guess what it did? Boom, went right down through it, right down through that support, and right into this fair value gap. So while I may have not have been accurate yet in my monthly fair value gap, where this big area is, I was accurate in the fact that it did fall through that false support that everybody thought may have been support, and it did get through to a 1 hour fair value gap, and almost get to the bottom, or 4 hour fair value gap actually now. Get to the bottom, and that looks like it's bouncing back up. And I hate to say it, but I think what's probably going to happen is that this line right here, is that since it fell down directly through, this is going to act as a bearish order block. All right, so which means I would like to turn the style of this color red, meaning that it's going to come up to this line, bounce off of it, and then come back down into this monthly fair value gap. Because I mean, if it's going to drop that dramatically into a 1 hour fair value gap that's already somewhat been filled, but probably not been filled on a larger scale, such as a 4-hour fair value gap, then what's going to happen with the monthly that has not even been touched? I have a pretty snaking feeling that it's going to be coming back down in here, like I said. So, hate to say I told you so, but the smart money rules is what they are. Then this is what they are. Price likes to head toward imbalances, and that's what this is. These are imbalances in the chart that it likes to head toward, and it also likes to head toward liquidity, and that's what this line was. This line was liquidity. Everybody had their buy limit set at this line, so that is where the liquidity is. So as soon as it drops below this line, everybody's buy stops gets released, or they get triggered, right? So then all of a sudden the trades start, right? And everybody's buying starts as smart money selling begins, right? As they short it with their selling and take out everybody who is buying with it, and then take all their money with them. So that is exactly what happened here, and I mean, it was that is textbook smart money right there. And that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys learned a lesson if you were trying to long Bitcoin last night, as I was warning about shorting it. So thank you very much, and always wear your pants.